Hello everybody. Today we will be playing Shangri on Black Ops 1, and we're going to be doing the Illuminati challenge. Now if you don't know what the Illuminati challenge is, I don't blame you, I didn't know what it was either. It was requested by a commenter, it goes by the name of Vermin, and what it is like the 115 challenge. Instead of 115 we have 333, so it's 3 box hits, 3 pack-a-punch, and 3 perks. So you know, it's a little bit easier than the 115 in terms of we get more box hits, but we get a lot less perks, and that ends up being a little bit difficult to figure out, because I have to think, you know, if I buy Quick Revive, then I'm limited to 2 perks. But if I then buy those 2 perks, whenever I come back from Quick Revive, if I do go down, I won't have anything else to buy. So is it smarter just to go like Quick Revive, Jug, and then go down and rebuy Jug? I don't know, but I do know I do want Quick Revive, because I don't believe in my ability to be able to survive on good old two hit system on Black Ops 1. I love Black Ops 1, right? I wish Black Ops 1 colors were a little bit more vibrant, and I think that's kind of the general consensus with it, right? Because Moon, amazing map, tons of fun, absolutely shafted by the Black Ops 3 system of just having no color. Because like, compare this to the Zombie Chronicles version, and it is so much more dull. It honestly makes me a little bit sad, because I think the maps play so well. I think Zombies in general just plays extremely well on Black Ops 1. I don't think anyone's going to argue that. Black Ops 1, of course, being, you know, what got a lot of the Zombies community into zombies, although for me, actually, you know what? No, I'd say Black Ops 1 got me into zombies. Black Ops 2 cemented my love for it, but like the first Zombies maps I ever played were Kino and 5 at my cousin's house, and I had just a ton of fun with those, and I think a lot of people probably had the same experience. I don't think a ton of people actually start with World at War. I'm sure there's a lot of people who did, mind you, but I don't think it's the most popular. I ran a poll a while back actually asking about what was the Call of Duty that got most people into it, and I want to say it was Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2 that won, but I can't remember off the top. Also, right quick at the beginning of the video, I am supposed to say the boring YouTube stuff, like, guys, if you could, please like, comment, subscribe. It does help the channel out a ton. Hold up, this monkey's going to be mad at me, isn't he? Where is he? It does help the channel out a ton. I really appreciate it. YouTube has been pushing my content out to a ton of people lately, so if you could, I'd really... Maybe you think you are subscribed and you're not, and if you could check, it'd mean the world. But comments actually mean way more to me, because the community is why I do this, being able to interact with you guys, hear you guys, see you guys. I think it's by far the best part of it. The reason I make these videos is for the community. I think for a while there was we didn't have a ton of gameplay in like the Cod Zombies community of people just chilling and playing zombies, and that's what I grew up loving to watch, and that's what I wanted to bring back to the community. So that's what I'm doing. I guess that makes sense. I guess that all checks out. By the way, how did I shoot him 8 times and one-shot him? Can you do that on round 3? Maybe it has to be upper chest. I'm not sure. We do need to get down to this box. I think it's below us. I actually almost never go this way. Ooh, we know where a Jug is now, at least. I almost never go this way. I 99% of the time go the other way out of spawn. Oh, I don't want to go down here. But I trying to get to the box literally as quickly as possible. I'm very nervous. This map, one of the most difficult maps in Zombies history. Like the original Shangri-La. Black Ops 3 Shangri-La is hard, but Black Ops 1 I think is just way, way harder. I do not like it. It is very stressful. Hopefully, at least we'll be able to get some good weapons out of the box. In 3 box hits, like, odds are we get something that's usable, right? Surely I don't just get, like, ludicrously unlucky. I was trying to see. I forget where all the pedestals are. All right, first box hit. Here we go. Give me something functional. Give me something I can actually work with. I beg of you. This is a shotgun. It is usable. Usable to be sure. Let's look at what our second box it is. Maybe we can get something that I vibe with a little bit more. Okay. I do vibe with this a bit more. I'm very excited to use the HS-10. I've almost never used it. I do see it having ammo issues in the future, which is why I'm a little hesitant. But the AUG is goated. We can go ahead and save up. We'll save up for our last box hit here, and then we'll get power on, run back by Jug, and then we'll start worrying about Pack-a-Punch. I think that's my general strategy here. I want to get through... Actually... Should I go ahead and hit the box? Like, I feel like it is more worth it to come back and hit the box later on. I think, you know, we'll save it. We'll work on getting to power and then Jug. I think that's the current plan. I'm not the most worried. What's scary right now is if you haven't played Shangri-La a lot, normally maps have like 1 boss zombie, right? This map has 2, 3 if you consider the monkeys, which are very annoying, but it has shriekers, which run extremely fast and scream at you, completely blur your screen, ruin your day, and it has napalm zombies, which do a massive explosion that can basically down you without Jug, I think, and it does a ton of damage, so I'm very, very nervous. You do get them really early on Shangri-La as well, so I'm a little panicked. Dude, let me tell you guys, I have had the most miserable experiences lately. I hope this video is able to go up today. I've been extremely busy. Like, the one redeeming factor is I was able to upgrade my computer because I was getting some lag in some recordings, and I don't know if you guys really noticed it too much, but it was really frustrating me. Whoa, 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 whoa. I was too busy talking, I wasn't paying enough attention. Ooh, can I get a... I'll take a nuke. I don't want that nuke, actually. I'm not going to grab it unless I can end this round extremely quickly. But I was able to get some computer upgrades, so that was nice. But, like, oh, man. I've been having to deal with, like, doctors nonstop lately. And, like, the crazy thing is, I don't have anything medically wrong with me, except for I get very anxious at doctor's offices. So my heart rate goes up to, like, over 100 in a doctor's office because I get very anxious. But at home, my resting heart rate, and I can use an Apple Watch to see, is, like, 60 to 70, but the doctors, I cannot seem to convince them that my heart, oh, I forgot I was saving the insta-kill. I cannot seem to convince them that I'm not just actively dying of a heart attack at every single moment of the day. So it's a very stressful period because I have medication that is like, you can't take it if you have a super high heart rate. So it's been a pain in my butt. So I'm actually, I've talked a bit about how I'm like medicated on ADHD medicine. I've been off of that for like a week now. And I've been losing my mind. Not actually, like, it's very easy to live with that ADHD medication. I did it for 20 years of my life. But it is not the funnest thing in the... Whoa, there's a shrieker. Not the funnest thing in the world. I have picked back up... on ADHD medication, you can't drink caffeine. And I love coffee. Like, I love grinding coffee beans, you know, pouring the water over it. I forget what it's called right now. But I absolutely love it, and I've not been able to drink coffee in forever. So that's the one thing I am just completely relishing in, is having like my coffee back. I've been drinking coffee so much, which probably, if there is something wrong with my heart, probably not the best like thing to be doing. But I think it's okay. We'll go in and get opening doors. I think we can get to power and get jug pretty easily. That's a nice little spot to be able to camp, you know, for getting through the early game on Shangri. I don't know where to train on this map. I'm never really the best at it. I always have a bit of a struggle. But I do wonder, because I do think that my ADHD medicine makes me forget what I'm saying a lot more. I feel much more easily able to speak whenever I'm not on the medicine. I've noticed that in my own self whenever I record versus not. So I do wonder if maybe the recordings would be higher quality on the medicine. Maybe I just don't go back. Maybe I just say unmedicated forever and I just... it's just life now. I just fully embrace the ADHD rather than fighting it. Because I don't know why. Whenever I'm on the ADHD medicine, like, my brain will focus too heavily on one thing to the point where, like, if I'm not on it, then I feel like I can think about 20 different things at once. Not great, mind you, but I can. But with on the mess, I feel like I can only think of one thing at once. So if I'm talking about one thing and I start thinking about another thing, I completely lose track of what the one thing was. So I don't know. But I'm vibing with it, which is why if this video does go out a little bit late, but that is because of having to deal with doctor's offices. It puts me in a pretty bad mood. I don't like it. It's very stressful. So if there is a little bit of a delay in not uploading every day, if there is a 2-day gap, you'll have to forgive me. I'm going to try to get this out today, but we'll have to see how everything goes. I have jug now, by the way, so I'm trying to think about what I want to do. I need to basically open up all the maps so I can figure out where our little pressure plate is. That's not this one. We've already checked that one. Did we check the spawn one? I don't know if we actually have. I'm going to use the shotgun just a little bit. Oh, that's not a great start for a shotgun. Only, not even one-shotting on round 6. I'll be completely honest with you. How bad is our reload on this thing? Not great, but I'm not going to judge it too heavily until it's Pack-a-Punch. If it's Pack-a-Punch and still that terrible, I'm going to be very, very sad. But I'm fine with the non-Pack-a-Punch shotgun being atrocious, because that's just kind of how it be sometimes, let's be honest. Not many shotguns are that amazing on Pack-a-Punch. There's a few standouts, but... Oh, those spikes, man, I hear them. Okay, we have our pressure plate right here. By the way, the way that you open Pack-a-Punch on Shangri-La's, you have to stand on as many pressure plates as there are players in the game at the same time, which is why it's basically impossible to open up Pack-a-Punch with randoms, because you can't coordinate everybody standing at the same time. But in solo, it's not bad. It's one of the easiest Pack-a-Punches to open solo. It doesn't open it forever. It just opens it for a limited amount of time. I swear I'm hearing monkeys running around, but I don't know where they are, and it is stressing me out just a little bit. So do I save up for Pack-a-Punch now? And Pack-a-Punch, probably the shotgun. I think the shotgun's more fun. We still have our box set. But I think no matter what, I do want to use the shotgun at least a little bit. So maybe the plan is upgrade the shotgun. Then once it runs out of ammo, get our box hit and go from there. Dude, the monkeys are losing it. Do you guys... I'm losing my mind with them. I was trying to get them, but I wasn't able to. I also... The napalm... I'm losing. I'm so overstimulated. What is going on? Why are the monkey's going so crazy. Why? I pray you guys were able to hear that. All right, let's see if we can take down the napalm. Ooh, it hurts. It hurts so good. Oh, I thought it was a second napalm, but it's just the zombie on fire. I can't, I don't know, maybe it's because there was a perk, like, or not a perk, but a drop right here. Wait a minute, perks, max ammos turned into perks. I just had a Jimmy Neutron brain blast, man. Okay, I just thought we can get more perks. Monkeys, whenever they take your things, if it is a max ammo, it has like a very split second of being able to turn into a perk drop. That's what I'm trying to say. I can't get the words out. Maybe the commentary isn't better. Who knows? Okay. I don't know why we need 3 pack punches, by the way. That's the one part about it that does surprise me in the Illuminati challenge, is I feel like maybe it'd be more fun if it was a little bit harder, but maybe for the casual player it's a lot easier. I think it's a really fun title and name of the challenge. I think the 115 challenge is definitely more difficult. I think the perk restriction is pretty tough though, especially whenever you're on like Black Ops 1. I'm using a shotgun, where speed cola or double tap, being able to shoot faster would be very nice. I always wonder, I mention it all the time, but I do wonder how many people know the difference between double tap 1.0 and 2.0. I have to keep myself from like getting into arguments in the comments sometimes. I have to show self-control, because people will just have some of the stupidest zombie mistakes. Like, I love you guys. Some of you guys, I swear, I hope the lobotomy went well, brothers. No, I'm joking. That's way too harsh. I don't mean that. It's just, whenever I'm toxic in League, that's one of the things I say. It's like, hey, at least I'm happy the lobotomy. Whoa, hello, big boy. Ooh, that hurts. And I shouldn't be toxic in League, to be sure. But we have no ammo. I guess we're just gonna have to go hit the box. There's nothing we can do. This is not a great situation to be in. But like, people don't understand the way maps work a lot of times. I'm not saying I know it perfectly, because I'll always double check, and I can't think of an example off the top. But there's been so many examples of somebody just being so confidently incorrect. There's one, I don't remember who, but there's somebody who, whoa, I did not mean to drop down, but it actually works out pretty well. I want to keep the shotgun. Yeah, we can keep the shotgun. I was going to say, if it's an assault rifle, I'll trade out the AUG. This is one of the best guns, by the way. A lot of people like this over the Galil. The Galil is my personal baby, but I do understand the appeal of the Commando. I liked it quite a lot whenever I was playing Black Ops 1 regularly as well. But anyways, what am I trying to say here? I'm losing my mind. Yeah, I can't think of anything off the top. There's one guy who's been winning this challenge, and I don't remember what challenge it is. I don't remember who it was. I think they only did it for like a day or two, but they want me to use a gun on the map that's not on the map, and I just don't understand what they want. It's either a gun or like doing something, and maybe it's like use, I don't know. I can't remember, but I don't understand it, and maybe I am the stupid one. But it's easier if I was live streaming, because then I can just pull out the comments. But I think it's something like a lot of content creators have to struggle with, is because you can't expect everyone to know as much as you. I don't expect you guys to know as much. I honestly should know way more about... Hold up. No, I'm just going to take max ammo. I was thinking about not taking it, but I do want the shotgun to... Oh, my lord. I do want the shotgun to be better. I think it'd be bad if all of you guys knew way more about me than zombies. Now, I do constantly get corrected, mind you. I still am constantly learning, but I think that's one thing. Like, you can't expect everybody to know as much about you as things that you are, like, for one, making your livelihood on. I think it's a crazy expectation for me to think that you guys should know everything perfectly. I think that's another way a lot of things in life work, is it's okay to be wrong. It's okay to just speak. One thing that Ludwig talks about in videos, because he talked about to Slime, and of course I know neither of these people. I'm just a pure parasocial Andy who watches them and says, ah, yes, my friends are alive. No, not actually. One thing I talk about is Slime gets very mad at bad comments, like I sometimes struggle to do and keep myself together. And what Luke says is, like, they don't have to, the right of a viewer is just to be able to say whatever they want. And Slime's like, but it's stupid, they shouldn't be able to say that. The 4 people have already commented this exact same thing. Ooh, we can pack a punch. And Luke was like, yeah, but they don't care. They don't need to, it's not their job to watch it or anything. They just get to say whatever they want and face zero repercussions. And I agree. I think that is kind of just the way it works. And I think that you can't expect it. Oh my god, it's a dual wield? What? But I think that it's ridiculous to expect to think every comment is a human interaction. Like, comments are not having conversations. They're exactly that. They're comments. They're a one-off. So you can't think of it as you are having a conversation with this human and they are saying something that aggravates you. You just have to think, oh, this person just left a comment. And that's something that it was easier at the beginning of the internet, I think, to be able to view it that way. But now that we're all on, you know, Twitter, Reddit, Facebook, and we're used to having these conversations, it's a lot harder to understand that everything isn't a conversation. Now that the majority of people's conversations happen via technology, not everything that includes words on the internet is a conversation. And I think that's something that's kind of hard to wrap your brain around. And it's also, you know, hard to understand that not everybody is your friend. Some people you're just not going to like. And that's the thing that happens in real life, is that some people you're just not going to like. Some people you're just not going to get along with. Some people are going to frustrate you. Some people are going to annoy you. And that's just the way things go, man. Anyways, I'm going to stop rambling for a bit here. I do love these shotties. I had no idea that they were a dual. I've never once pack-a-punched this shotgun in my life. I figured it would just be like a fully automatic. Is it fully? No, it's not fully auto. This is amazing. I'm very happy with this. I'm very excited to pack-a-punch the commando. I do wonder when or if we're actually going to be able to get a free perk. I'm considering just buying. No, I still think we just take. I think we're going to take it down. I think we save our perk and we just try to get a free perk. We do have the Typhoid and Mary now, which is the Pack-a-Punch HS10, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. We will need to run around and try to. Oh, it's right here again. I think it changes every time. We just got lucky. It's right at the spawn each time. I also do want to open up the full map so we can at least say we played the game. Because sometimes whenever I don't open up the full map, I feel like I've not played the game correctly, which is not a thing that happens in zombies. You can't play the game wrong or right unless. I was gonna. What is a wrong way to play zombies? I actually think that'd be an insanely fun challenge. Is like, I played zombies the wrong way, and I just do everything that like you shouldn't do in a game. What would that be? Like shooting the zombies, like in the head on round 1 with the pistol, right? You do that, and then what else could you do? Leave like your gun in the pack-a-punch. That doesn't seem like the wrong way to play zombies, especially that just seems like trolling though, right? Like obviously you're doing it wrong. I'm thinking about the way that new players might play that would make like veteran players just lose their minds. Like, no, what are you doing? You're supposed to knife on round 1. I'm sure there's a lot of things like that. I have to put some time into it, but I think it'd be a really fun like thought experiment to explore. Let's start opening up this map, man. We've not even got the full map open. It's not even like it's a huge map. Shangri is pretty small, and I actually do prefer to stay in the waterfall area, which we haven't even been to yet. The waterfall area is one of my favorite areas. There's still like passageways and stuff on this map that I don't fully know. Like right over here, there's like a way to get down to the bottom area. The way that I fell, I actually did forget about whenever I fell like right on the mystery box. It was something that I'd completely forgotten about up to that point. Something I wasn't thinking about whatsoever, and I just accidentally fell. I wonder if you can use the monkey to turn it into a max ammo and then use another monkey to be able to, what am I trying to say here? To be able to make it into a perk. Because I know it can't turn anything that's not a max ammo into one, but I don't know if the game can recognize if it's already been turned into a max ammo. I don't know. I truly do not. Let's see. Well, if a monkey takes your, like, your power up and then drops it, will another... Am I supposed to keep this door closed to make it easier to train? I've never actually considered that, and I feel like you probably are supposed to. But what am I trying to? I'm gonna go down. Give me a second. I'm not playing. Why is it? Hold up. This is very disorienting. So you know, if you play on mouse and keyboard, your mouse, like the right mouse button is to aim, and the left mouse button is to shoot. So by default, you shoot with the. Oh no. I'm too busy thinking. I'm not gaming. Why am I so slow in the water? I feel like I'm not this slow in Black Ops 3. Maybe you just can't train here in Black Ops 1. We have to run back. This might be the end of the run, by the way. It might be a very quick 18-minute run. The Illuminati challenge is one of the most difficult zombie challenges I've ever done. But anyways, the mouse button that you press doesn't correlate with the shotgun you use. So if I press my right mouse button, it uses ammo out of the left one. Yeah, you can't train here in Black Ops 1. I can't sprint in the deep water. Oh, you know what? 2 hit down. I forgot. It's okay. It was a short video. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. A little bit crazy, a little bit off the wall, but it's alright. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. But yeah, have a good one, everybody, and take it easy.